Aloha guys, it's Joe Tunney, and we're here on an absolutely perfect day on the big island of Hawaii. So the Boxster comes out in 1997 to quite a lot of fanfare because it was the first small Porsche since the 914, at least one with a mid or rear engine type of design. And it was a really nice car, and it is a really nice car, especially if you're looking for something really cool, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That's got to be on one of your shortest lists. It's a really fun, practical car, and of course it comes as a convertible. In 2000, they completely went through the car, and I'm a big fan of that 2000 and newer Porsche Boxster. $10,000 probably buys the nicest one in town, and so $5,000 gets you a good 97, $10,000 gets you a good 2000. In 2005, however, that's when things really started to happen. And so not only did the 911 change, but you could also buy the all-new Boxster, which was much bigger and wider and chunkier and has kind of the styling language that we enjoy to this day. It is a really nice looking car and still could be purchased very, very affordably. Right after that, the Cayman, or the coupe, comes out of that same platform. Caymans and Boxsters are the exact same car. Caymans are coupes and Boxsters are convertibles. By the time you get up to 2019, this is a 718 series. It's a 718 GTS. You could make a case that this is one of the most, if not the most, thrilling cars per dollar available on the marketplace today. And we're going to take a look at what makes it so exciting. Now, starting under the hood, just like in the case of the 911, the trunk is in the front. Now, this is a mid-engine car as opposed to a rear-engine car, but still the concept is the same between the 911 and both the Boxster and the Cayman. Let's take a look around. Now, although the 911 has tons of headroom, it's natural to assume that the Cayman would not have tons of interior space the way the 911 does. Again, that couldn't be further from the truth. 6 feet tall, 180 pounds. Look at all the headroom in this car. Tons and tons and tons of space. Sometimes you'll read things that are, I don't know, maybe a little bit critical of the interior of the Cayman. I just don't know where it comes from. The interior of this car is absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes you'll see people say, well, competitors such as the Audi TT have things that are standard that cost extra on the Porsche. I don't know if the Audi TT is really a competitor for this car. It's a cool car in its own right, but it has a totally different personality. Now, people will say that, you know, this car is a 4-cylinder car and therefore doesn't have the panache of a 6-cylinder or V8. So how could it qualify as one of the quote-unquote most thrilling cars to drive in the whole wide world? Well, again, you're looking at a car with a top speed well over 170 miles an hour that goes 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds. And so it's incredibly powerful from launch and has a fabulous top end. More important isn't that it just goes fast, it feels dynamite at speed. More important than that, just for your daily driving, the way it handles, the way it takes corners, it's almost telepathic. You'll scare yourself before you'll find out what this car can do. It literally feels like it can do anything at any speed with any kind of circumstance. It drives fabulous in the rain. It drives fabulous in high-speed type of maneuvers or emergency maneuvers. The brakes are utterly amazing. Everything about this car says ultra, ultra high-end exotic. I know it only has 4 cylinders, but other brands have gone through this as well. And so if you look at like Lotus had the Esprit for many years. But then they came out with a small lineup of cars that were more exciting than the more expensive, larger cars. In many ways, that's the case here. Not that the 911 isn't an amazing car. It is an amazing car. But there are things that the Cayman, especially these new generations of Caymans, can do that other cars just can't do. It's one of the most exciting cars you're ever going to drive in your entire life.